I'm trying really hard to make a video on my iMac because obviously nobody can hear me on my phone, so I'm trying to figure this out. And I made like a whole entire 6-minute video, and then what I was using didn't work, and it ended up cutting me off. And I was like really getting to a point of what I was trying to say, and then it cut me off. Um, so tonight, this is gonna be totally unedited. This is gonna be a vlog or a diary, a virtual diary. I'm just talking, so I just had something pop in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna talk about it. So, tonight I was kind of messing around with the idea of dyeing my hair again, and I've been thinking about it for the past couple of months. I've been thinking about doing it, and I did like about a month ago. I ended up dyeing my hair. It was like a dark chocolate brown. I know, right? Like that's kind of hard to believe looking at my hair right now, but it was pretty brown. It was really really dark, and anyways, I have been feeling a type of way lately that's really been kind of something that I've been trying to run from, and I've been like not wanting to face it. And like I said in the little video that I just did, is that us as human beings, we don't like silence. We don't like having to face things head on. We like to have quick solutions. We like to have, everything be done and easy, and when it comes to our own problems, when it comes to our own personal flaws and things like that, we don't like facing them. We don't want to talk about that. It's not something, so we try to keep distracting ourselves. There you go. A Michigan thing. In my last video that I did, I said about myself, I said that there's things about myself that I don't like. And I know like everybody feels that way. Everybody's like, well, yeah, like everybody feels like that. But when I said I was vague about it, but there is a lot of things about myself that this coming new year, I really want to look at head on, and it's time for me to, instead of constantly saying, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that I really need to sit with it. And I never understood that phrase when people would say it. I never understood when people would say sometimes you just have to sit. You can't run from yourself. You have to sit with it. I never understood when people said that until now. Worst part about having the bedroom like off the bathroom is that everybody walks back and forth in front of my bedroom door, and it's like I keep thinking somebody's gonna come here and talk. But and that's not a comfortable thing. That's not something that, excuse me, that's not something that everybody wants to do. It's basically like you yourself looking at yourself and saying and pointing a finger at yourself, which I'm doing right now as I look at myself in the camera, pointing at yourself and telling yourself the things that you're fucking up on, things that you're not doing right. And no, I'm busy right now. Their father is out there, so yeah, my husband's coming in anyways.
I just need that 6-digit code.
Oh,
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt your glorious video.
My what?
Your glorious video?
I thought he said didn't want to interrupt your Google City. I totally lost my track of thought, but as I was saying is that we don't like facing that. And it's something that I've been running from for quite some time. And it's not just one thing. It's like all areas of my life. Like I'll be 38 in April, and I'm almost 40. And I don't want to be in the state of mind that I was in when I was 16 when I'm going on 38. So I don't want to have the mindset of a 16-year-old at the age of 38. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no growth in that. There's no maturing of your mind, and there's no maturing in all general. And the other thing I've noticed too is that it really does get in the way of your life. It gets in the way of my life, that I don't see my life. I'm not seeing it. And it was a really scary thought, but sometimes this has to happen, that you have to have these scary thoughts. I'm pretty sure every human being has this thought from time to time, that, about the morality of life, that it's a human condition, that our flames are going to go out one day, that there is going to be no more after that. And I'm putting my blue lights on. I was going to try to wear these because I'm supposed to wear blue lights when I'm sitting in front of the computer and stuff, but I don't. But when I'm making videos, I don't like wearing them because it does that. It leaves like a glare so I can see myself, and that probably annoys people that are watching the video, so I'm not going to do that. And it happens, human beings, we think about that and it scares you. Like, you really start freaking out. But when this happened, it happened last night and it happened today. I was really mad about something today, and my old flaws were kicking in, and my old personality traits and the things that I usually do started kicking in. And as soon as it started, that came to my mind. And I think it was the Lord whispering to me. So much time in life is wasted on trivial, petty things. We really do waste our own lives, and we waste ourselves and our happiness and our joy and our zest in life and our present moment on petty, useless garbage. And I was getting really upset about something that was so petty. It was so irrelevant. And that's something that I don't like about myself, that I don't live in the present moment, that I'm never happy with things around me. I hear myself say that a lot too. Like, I'll say, well, I'm not happy with my life. 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 And the core of it is the fact that I'm making myself not happy, and I'm making my life around me unhappy, if I'm saying that correctly. And it's not that everything around me is bad. And not that everything and the blessings in my life are bad. Is that I'm making them that way. And when you do this, of course, you're not seeing your life. You're not seeing your life with your eyes wide open. You're seeing through squinted, fogged up eyes of pettiness and childish behavior and useless wants and desires. You're not seeing your life. You're not seeing the things that are around you, like your family, your children, your spouse, the blessings that you have in your life. I have, without saying this in an arrogant, egotistical way, even though I'm not even going to say that. I am blessed. I'm incredibly blessed. I'm incredibly blessed with the things that I have in my life. And even though to the outside world, to the outside world that may be, because I've already made a video talking about that low income housing life. To the outside world, that may be, it's the world. That's the way the world is. That my life isn't what I'm saying, but it is. I am extremely blessed, and I am not sleeping on cement. I am not sleeping in a tent. I am not without food. I am not without hot water. I am not without a bed. My bed is made, but I didn't want to use that pillowcase. I am not without, internet. I'm not without family. I have a husband. 10 years ago, I didn't have a husband. 10 years ago, I was going through a divorce. I was going through an awful divorce, and it was a horrible, rotten time for me in my life. I was extremely depressed. We're not guaranteed to find people. We're not guaranteed to have relationships. And we're not guaranteed to have those people in our lives. You can be single for the rest of your life. There is no document sign that says, okay, well, when you leave this relationship or that ends, you're going to just go into no. There's no document saying that you're ever going to be in a relationship. You could be without a family. You could be without anything. There's people out there that are. And I'm blessed. God gave me a second chance. He gave me a second chance at a relationship and marriage. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that my marriage and my relationship with my husband is perfect, because nobody's is. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's relationship is perfect. And if you say that it's perfect, you're lying. It's perfect for us. It's perfect for me and him. It's our relationship and how we make it, and it works for me and him. So I guess in a matter of terms, it's perfect in our terms, but, with it being without its flaws and things it's, no relationship has that, but I'm extremely blessed in that area. And sometimes, back to what I was saying in the beginning of this video, this is how my brain works when it comes to, my life, that like I said, it just came to me yesterday, and it came to me today, that we don't look at our lives. We don't look at anything, because we're always so looking them through the lens of the world of greed and pettiness, and we don't see our blessings. We don't see them. And the sad part is a lot of the times we don't see our blessings, we don't see our lives until, tragedy happens, or, things like that. And that's not something that you want to happen. You don't want to be in that position. You don't want to be like, oh, now I get it. But it's like, oh yeah, it's too late. You don't want that. There has been people that have said that gratefulness is hard. It's difficult to be grateful. I believe that that's not entirely true. I believe that you can be grateful, but it's, like I said, it's opening your eyes to your life, and that is something that I struggle with. And then there's the other things, like trying to run for myself when it comes to my outward identity. So, like, I'm always trying to change things on the outside, because I think it will help what's going on the inside. And that's so ass backwards that it doesn't work like that. You have to work what's in here, what's going on in your heart, before it will show on the outside. And because if you're lost in your heart and you're lost in your soul, your outwardly appearance is not going to appease you. You're not going to feel satisfied with what you're looking, because you're a mess on the inside. You don't know who you are. Or there's something else going on, and that's one of my main problems. One of my problems. And that's something I want to work on. I don't like that about myself, that I am constantly feeling the need to change my outward appearance because I'm running from whatever's going on the inside. And that's not how life works. I really just want to I want to talk less and listen more. I want to observe more. And I really want to stop thinking about what the world thinks. I really want to stop feeling like I have to please the world. And I have to... Like right now, I'm staring at the clock on this video thinking, oh my God, nobody's going to watch this because it's too long. Who gives a shit? Because the one person that is going to watch it is going to be the person that needs to hear it. And the one person that, that's what matters. And it doesn't matter if nobody watches it. I do this for myself, and I want to be able to stop worrying about what the world thinks. And I'm so sick and tired of being in a grocery store. And I think I showed my purse in the one vlog that I did. And I kid you not, when I got that purse, the first thought that came to my mind was, I'm not going to be able to get it closed fast enough while I'm in the grocery store line. And the people behind me, the world, is going to get upset that I'm taking too long. And something just came over me. It's like, why are you always in such a rush? Why are you always in such a hurry all the time, to the point where you are, again, making my world around me bad? And today I was in a store, and my husband and my kids had walked out, and they were rushing because they're probably used to it, because this is what I've been doing to them all these years. I'm trying really hard not to get emotional, because it's like, it's just kind of a hard thing to talk about. But I stopped, and even though there was a couple people that were behind me and I was struggling with my purse, I just slowed down, no matter what those people behind me thought. And I felt really foolish today. I felt really dumb, because I got so upset this morning and yesterday. And PMDD doesn't help. I'm not going to sit here and say I have major PMDD right now, so it's probably not helping. But I got really upset, and I was yelling about something that was completely trivial, and it made like no matter in my life at all. It's not even a nick, in my life. And I was going off. And I felt so foolish afterwards. I felt so stupid, because it was just another thing about myself that I don't like, that I have such a short fuse. But it's always petty things. It's things that anyway, that's what I meant when I said it. And that is something I want to work on in 2025. I usually do a end of the year wrap up video where I talk about like everything I learned in that year. I'm not quite ready to do that video yet, because last year I did it kind of early, and I was like, ooh, and then December, like a whole bunch of stuff happened. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to see. I think I'm probably going to do around the second or third week of December, but just try to be, that's what I want to do, is I want to try to be my most authentic self for 2025. And I want to be more present in my life. I want to be grounded more, and to stop blaming others and the world around me for the flaws and mistakes that I'm purposely doing out of my own laziness or my own frustrations that I'm making. So we can't expect things to change. I'll say I cannot expect things to change if I'm constantly going in the same cycle all the time, and I'm not moving through anything. I'm not moving through anything, and I'm not working through anything or trying to work through anything. So that's what I want to do for 2025, and I really want to do that. This is kind of slowly borderline like this. I don't want to do my end of year wrap up. So anyways, just wanted to make a video also on my iMac camera just to see if you guys could hear me better, and if you can, great. I don't know if I can edit these videos on my iMac. I'm gonna see if I can, but yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and hope to speak to y'all again soon.